Galactic Federation Update, July 22, 2014. 7 Etsnob, 1 Viab, 10 Carbon. Selamad. We come with many wonderful things to discuss. Presently, events are being readied which are to bring this globe freedom, peace, and prosperity. Our galactic and earthly associates are working together to put an end to the long, dark night that you have all traveled through. It is truly amazing to see how heaven's divine clock has brought you to the very edge of success. Things are happening to liberate you from governance that works to suppress your freedom, and release you from lies about what it is doing. This tyranny is now to be transformed. When America first announced its independence, it did so in a manner which permitted its sacred declaration to proclaim why it was to be a special beacon of liberty. This proclamation was gradually silenced by those who shared allegiances with individuals in Britain who wished to espouse tyranny over freedom, and wealth accumulation over the divine rights of each American. This blasphemy is now to be transformed and new governance announced, to reverse the recent sins against this great land. This is to bring peace, prosperity, and cooperation to Gaia and her surface humanity. This is only a small but still pertinent aspect of what is nearing manifestation. Our earthly associates continue to move forward quickly on those operations which are to bring new financial and banking instruments. The wealth long hidden by the great dynastic and spiritual families is almost ready to be distributed. This is to be accompanied by new banking procedures that are backed up by new and transparent laws. In addition, those who have long hidden behind this immense skullduggery are to be arrested and removed from the illicit wealth that they have accumulated for decades. Our associates intend to bring forth both the distribution of wealth and to impose globally a great jubilee. During this year of jubilee, all debts are to be forgiven and all are to start fresh in this new prosperous reality. You are to be freed and educated by your ascended masters in essential truths long hidden by this most onerous cabal. You are, in reality, extraterrestrials that first landed here some 900,000 years ago. Moreover, this new governance is to proclaim our benevolent existence, and welcome those who are the representatives of your mutual ancestors. The inner earthlands of Agartha can then send representatives to you who can further explain your true hidden histories. This rise of the Lemurians is to permit them to open up hidden passages to inner earth and uncover many now buried monuments which contain the records of your ancient and lost societies. These records date back to the various golden ages of humanity, but this is only a start. Much more needs to be made known to you. Our mentors intend to allow you to view parts of your Akashic records and discover how you and your ancestors coped with what was done to them by the Dark Anunnaki. These revelations are not meant to shock you, but only to permit you to gain a better understanding of what has been done to you over the past nearly 13 millennia. We are to come to enable you to prepare for your leap into full consciousness. This final step involves mentoring, monitoring your time in the light chambers, and your subsequent training. As fully conscious beings, you are to come into divine service. You need to understand fully what this implies and what is to be expected of you. Fully conscious beings are gregarious and confident humans. We are taught from early childhood to work with each other and freely to pursue the meanings behind our various talents and abilities. This daily search makes our system of fluid management operate smoothly and efficiently. You are as well to be assigned counselors who work with your team of spiritual advisors to ensure that this society meets your needs, and that you can creatively solve any problems that you or your society encounters. This process is ongoing. You see how your life contract meshes with others. Everything which you do is done in this context. You freely support one another and all the numerous star nations that comprise this Galactic Federation of Light. It is in this light that we operate our societies and the star nations which contain them. We intend to prepare you for this sacred life of service to heaven and her sacred decrees. Hosanna. We are your ascended masters. We come to bless you and say many things as we approach the next new galactic year on Saturday. Your world is moving swiftly. Our blessed associates are forcing situations to permit the currency and banking reforms to bring you freedom, sovereignty, and prosperity. A number of subsequent events are to flow from these announcements. These are to produce new governance and allow those who were to run them to declare an end to a system that has long bamboozled you about the true nature of this reality. Heaven and Ian decreed that humanity is to learn certain truths. These truths are to lead to circumstances permitting our spiritual and space brethren, as well as us, to reveal ourselves to you. At first, this emerging set of truths is to teach you plainly how this reality is constructed and what it is destined to become. You are also to begin a final spiritual sojourn which is to lead you to full consciousness. Hallelujah! We stand in joy as we see and breathe in the Creator's great blessings. You are on the verge of a new epoch. The great treasure and marvelous compensations from heaven shower us daily. Those appointed by us are at the ready to execute a great coup. This action is to open the way for others who are working diligently to give you your freedom. The dark fills its bags for you with woe and destruction. This is no longer to affect you or even this realm. The dark is to be moved to a place where it can no longer prevent what heaven has so proclaimed for you. The light is indeed triumphant. A new era of peace, prosperity, and cooperation dawns upon the earth. We bless this and ask only that you realize what is now to be asked of you. You are to become the sacred instrument of heaven's decrees. Be ever ready to move swiftly forward and manifest your destiny. These changes are to be only the beginning of a sublime operation which is to bring you great opportunities and possibilities. We are to stand together and bring Gaia back from the division created when you were suddenly plunged into a realm filled with darkness, horror, and death. This ends, and with it a return to love. Love and union with vast realms of heaven and physicality. As galactic humans you are once again to be able to carry out the divine decrees of the light. Unfolding creation is only one of the many tasks you are to graciously undertake. You are also to reforge this solar system and bring peace and utmost joy to every part of this galaxy. Your resilience has brought joy to heaven. Soon, you are to meet those from inner Earth, this immense galaxy, and those who are your spiritual mentors. Our mission is to direct and give you wisdom on these matters when necessary. Blessings and joy to all. Today, we carried on with our message. Much good is to come. The dark is done, and blessings long promised are quite near. Be ready to do what is necessary for each of you to prosper and enjoy the fullest measure of your success. Then, there is the greatest gift, becoming a fully conscious being of light. Enjoy your wings. You've earned it. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for B1. And be in joy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com